Overindulgence in the sense pleasures is a European practice. Overindulgence in intoxicants, I should say, is a European practice. But you don't know it because you've been under the European for so long that you saw your great-grandmother do it, your great-grandfather do it, your grandfather, your grandmother, your mother, your father. Now you do it, and you want to pass it on down to your children, thinking that it's part of your culture, when we forget what Malcolm X reminded us, and that is history is best qualified to reward all research. But we're going to look at this next clip to back up what we're saying.
Sports commercials, reality show brawls, spring break movies, and Facebook party photos. What do they all have in common?
Alcohol.
Drinking has become a big part of not just popular media, but social media too. And the message that kids are getting is that drinking is fun. Today, the alcohol has evolved from mere advertising to a form of entertainment. For kids, it's often hard to see past all the flashy images and think about the product being promoted or the risks involved. And studies show that kids exposed to alcohol advertising at a young age are more likely to start drinking as teens.
So images do shape our reality. As I heard Ashford Kwesi's wife say, maybe back in 1994. Okay, images shape our reality. And so not only are you driving through black communities and seeing the liquor sign all over the goddamn place, you're seeing these commercials that kids are also seeing. And you're sitting there oblivious, not understanding what's going on. But the goddamn white man, the devil, or if you don't like the term the devil, we can use Intuaku, the supreme evil on the planet, is selling your children these poisons before they're old enough to drink. So that when they do become old enough to drink, you hear people say it all the time if you listen. I can't wait till I turn 21 so I can get a drink legally, or whatever the legal age is. I mean, they look forward to doing certain things, having sex and getting high. Okay? The sex is natural, so don't hear me equating sex with alcohol. But they get all of these subliminal seductions, and you're sitting there watching TV right along with them, right beside them, during the Super Bowl, during all these sporting events. Hell, you take your children to the sporting events, and you get a beer while you're sitting right beside them. They sipping on your beer when you're not looking. Again, images shape our reality. And capitalism stands for wealth over health. So you goddamn right. They'll sell your children alcohol. The idea that there's nothing wrong with alcohol. When you drive through these neighborhoods and you see these liquor stores, many of the liquor stores, as we pointed out weeks ago on another video, many of these liquor stores don't even have a name. It just says liquor on it. At least with these destructive restaurants out here, at least they got names on them. You can differentiate. Some of these liquor stores, the title of the store is liquor. But they don't need to put anything else on it, because they've already been seducing you subliminally since before you realized what they were doing.